What's going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to today's video here in the channel, Rise of Kingdoms. You guys are just in time. We are going to be kicking off some rallies here, or a rally. Now, there's a couple different types of rallies that you can do in the game. One being the hardcore rally against, say, another player, where you can go ahead. There's Farming Duke. I promise I will not hit you, buddy. You can kick off a rally against an opposing player from a different clan or alliance, or maybe it doesn't even have an alliance. So you can go ahead and set a rally up that way. Or you can go ahead and you can do kind of like the fun thing, which is helpful for everyone, doesn't hurt anyone, which is to go ahead and set up a, where do we go? Why do we just leave? That does that a lot. So let's go ahead and get back in here. You can go ahead and set up a rally on a Barbarian Fort. So, or you can do the different Lohar, things like that. But here we are. This is the main, pretty much every single day rally cry of our troops here, of our commanders. Level 4 Barbarian Fort. That's what I'm going for. Now, as you can see right there, when you do your rally, you can set it up whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a longer rally of that nature. For this one, I went ahead and I did 5 minutes. As you can see, we're going to jump in here and we can see who is involved. Now, I chose level 4 Barbarian Fort because the level 5s can be a little bit tough, and sometimes I get a little bit nervous that I'm not going to be able to knock out the whole thing. But if we go ahead and look, if you check it out, for your suggested troops, you're talking about 1.2 million tier 4 units. Now, could you go ahead and bring down that level 5 fort with less than 1 million units? Yes. I've done it before with help from my alliance, of course. So it can happen. You can take down level 5 fort with 1 million capacity, but my comfort level happens to be the level 4 Barbarian Fort right there. Of course, those are the rewards. Those are great, but your suggested troop attack is 780,000 tier 4 units. So that's what I really feel comfortable with. So that's why we chose it. And as you can see right now, we have 665,000 troops. Now, I was able to bring, because of I have a little bit of a boost going on right now, 252,000 with my Julius and Scipio. So if you look here, we have my mixed army here, and Kamikaze, he has his 203,000 troops right there, and then Galakid as his mixed troop combination right there. He pretty much has that set up, split it across, and when you're running Julius, he is if he's built as a leadership role, he's better with 3 different types of troops inside his composition, which is made up. So as you can see, we got JC, Scipio, we got JC, Scipio, and also Lohar and Julius. So even though it's a neutral unit, as you see, I'm not sending out say like Lohar or Boudica as my main commander here. That's because I'm looking to pack a lot of punch with this, and Julius does that along with Scipio, because you're talking about a bigger army that they can bring. Julius and Scipio, they both have skills which really they maximize the capacity. They have a bigger capacity for their armies in there. In that way, just their skills alone, not to mention the talents for Julius being the primary. So that's really why I went ahead and did it. So I personally like doing Barbarian Fort runs. I know there's times when it's an event where it helps to do it, but for the most part, I think it's sometimes easier. If you're on the run, it's easier than going out and farming experience points with your peacekeepers and going ahead and farming up barbarian hordes. I personally like it where I can just set them, forget them, come back in, go ahead, and you know, I'm collecting my rewards from that, which is really tomes. You get a good, I think it's usually about 30 different 30 tomes for the level, depending on how much of the attack damage that you did. So we go ahead and it looks like they're trekking over here. So we have 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So if we go ahead and we're going to go ahead and give the thumbs up to my crew, because I'm happy that they're hanging out, just bringing down Barbarian Forts with me. So now I know it's 3 minutes and 21 seconds, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right to the fight. We're going to jump right to the fight till it gets in there. 665,000 tier 4 troops heading into battle, about to take it down. So let's get into it. All right, guys, we are about to hit this Barbarian Fort. Like I said, it's not rocket science. It isn't anything crazy and amazing, But I know some people are a little bit hesitant to get out there and start these rallies. Maybe they're uncomfortable, they never have done it before. Maybe you're just early on in the game, but this is something that you really should do. It comes in handy. It's, like I said, it's a good way to gain experience points. You're going to lose some troops over to your hospital. They're going to get slightly wounded. It's no big deal. You take a little bit of resources to get them back up to speed, but I know that's why some people would rather not. And as you can see here, we got turns being taken. We got mysterious merchant arriving. But right now, it looks like this Barbarian Fort is just about halfway down in the HP. And as you can see, my crew right there, pretty dominant. So you can see the rage coming back up, coming back through, total attack coming in. As you can see, the damage is being taken out like crazy. They're doing a ton of work on this Barbarian Fort with the Barbarians whipping back in. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. We can see the action going on. And like I said, they are just doing their business. And even though it said 750,000 tier 4 troops, we are smashing it. And we got Matilda going in there, launching another attack. But this one is going to be a piece of cake. Like I said, I personally love Barbarian Forts. Normally, if I join them, I can just send my commanders and I can roll on out, go back to doing whatever I'm doing, and then come back and gain grab my tomes. So that's a big thing. You love tomes. You need them for leveling up your commanders. So that is great. And it looks like this Barbarian Fort is about to go down right there. Victory, and everyone is headed back. The Barbarian Fort is gone. Let's head on home, and I think we can go ahead and send out our crew over to help her out. So let's go ahead and do new troops, and we're going to go with my first queue there. We're going to max out, and it looks like we have to send a little mix because we have a ton of people going over there. So we're going to go help her out, and we're going to use some action point recovery because we need to. So there we go. So let's go ahead and check out this report here. So as you can see, it is a good thing. So that is always good. As you can see, we're able to bring down that with no problem at all. And then we're able to go ahead and get 30 level 3 tomes of knowledge. As you can see, it's 30,000 XP points, which times that by a whole bunch, and it's good. So that is always a good thing. I hope this helps out. I hope you guys are leading rallies every single day, every single hour, trying to get your account grinded up, your commanders leveled up, and we will see you later.